Welcome back. It's February 11th, 2025. Thank you for coming back and seeing what's up. This could be an update on my Polymyalgia Rheumatica condition, which I spoke about a month and a half, 2 months ago, whatever it was.
This is Grizzly Country Outdoors.
So, the obvious thing I'll start with is my condition hasn't changed, but I've been coping with it, managing pretty well, and the critical things that I gotta tell you about when you've got this damn thing. I have to go for blood tests once a month, and tomorrow actually I'm going for my, I think it's gonna be my third. And so when you're getting these blood tests, what you want to do if you're in Alberta, you want to sign up alberta.ca, and then once you get an account with alberta.ca, you need to then get a second account to access my health records, and then from there you'll be able to look at lab results. So anytime you go get a blood test, you can sign into this and you can immediately see your blood test results. And that, in fact, since I've got on there, I can go back and I can see my blood tests right from September 24 of 2024, maybe it was September 27. Okay, September 27, whatever, it's not important. But I can see my blood tests right from there. And one of the things I can tell you, at the time I had no idea, but what I can see now from my blood tests, I had this polymyalgia already at the end of September, long before I became aware of it. And that was because this C-reactive protein is a critical number when you have inflammation. And you're supposed to be 10 or lower. And at the time, back at the end of September, mine was 24.6 or something like that. And then I could follow as my condition worsened. I went from 24 to 42 to 58 to 158, which the doctor said they'd never seen a number that high. And that's when I was really, really screwed. That was in November when I was trying to get out deer hunting. And once I was properly diagnosed with the condition, and once I swore off alcohol, the number one thing that was causing inflammation for me anyway, I got into a really strict diet. Now I'm eating like a hermit now. So when I did that last video, I was tipping them 228, 229 pounds, somewhere in there. I got on the scale today, 212 pounds. That's great. And in fact, I actually want to lose more weight. I'm deliberately trying to lose weight, because as soon as you lose weight, one of the things that critically improves or helps, just physiologically, automatically sort of thing, as you lose weight, your blood glucose number drops. Now the good, there's a silver lining in every cloud. And one of the goofy things about getting this stupid condition, the diet that I'm on is a diet that's guaranteed to beat diabetes. So all you fat people out there, and I apologize for calling people fat, but let's say you're a little bit overweight and you're borderline diabetic or you're type 2 diabetic, if you get on this diet that I'm on, you're gonna lose weight and you can literally beat diabetes. This is what I'm on right here. Check that out. These are all foods that are anti-inflammatory. And I'll read them off here. So fruit, apples, dragon fruit, if you've never tried them, oh my God, they're good. Then they're healthy for you. It's crazy how healthy they are for you. Grapes, kiwis, berries, so blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, all superfoods. Nuts, there's 4 nuts in particular. It's almonds, cashews, pecans, and walnuts. And just a tip for bargain hunters, get your pecans and walnuts in the bacon section where they've got them chopped up already for adding to pies and unhealthy stuff like that. But that's where you get them the cheapest, actually. And almonds, actually, sorry, you can get almonds there as well. Cashews, you're not going to get a bargain on cashews no matter what, but they're delicious and healthy as hell for you. Vegetables, so broccoli, cabbage, red cabbage especially, but green cabbage is also good. Cauliflower, celery, cucumbers, onions, red onions are the best, spinach, and kale. Fish, the best fish is salmon, and then herring and sardines would be second, and then tuna. And one of the great things with fish, the oily fish in particular, it's high in omega-3s, which is a very, very healthy for you. If you don't like eating fish, you can take the fish oil supplement capsules, which I do that too. We'll talk about that in a sec. But anyway, then whole meat, not processed. So beef, chicken, liver, moose, venison. And moose and venison are actually better than beef because they're free range, unless you can get free range beef that doesn't eat steroids or anything like the so-called A&W meat that they allegedly are steroid free. But that stuff, because when it's free range, the meat ends up with a higher concentration of omega-3s and actually higher protein. So besides, oh yeah, so pork and turkey are also good. Chicken, I already mentioned. Then there's a group of foods that I call wonder foods. It's avocados, broccoli, cabbage, eggs, peanut butter, salmon, and sauerkraut. And then the last thing, water. Drink lots of water, 3+ liters a day, and no alcohol. And that's your recipe for anti-inflammatory living. Now in my case, to supplement that, I got this little thing here, if you can see. Now this is the part that I don't want to be on, prednisone. But so unfortunately for right now, until hopefully I'm hoping that my diet leads me to not require this crap. But I mean, better to have prednisone than the type of intense pain you get with this PMR condition. Vitamin D, one of the critical things when you're taking these steroids like prednisone, it can cause bone density loss, osteoporosis, nasty. And vitamin D, along with vitamin K, are critical to help protect or try to lessen bone loss. And then I take this turmeric because it's an anti-inflammatory. I take glucosamine because it helps with your joints, and then the salmon oil, the fish oil. And now the other thing, when you're monitoring anything like this, you need checklists. So I've been running this for the last couple months as I tracked, because I'm on a process here with this prednisone where I'm being weaned from initial 25 milligrams a day. I went 2 weeks at 25, then 2 weeks at 20, 2 weeks at 15, etc. to where today I just hit the last 2 weeks of 10 milligrams a day. Tomorrow I'm going to start on 9 milligrams a day. Anyway, I need a checklist to monitor that, right? And also I've been tracking my weight on here. I got the Bowflex exercise elliptical trainer thing I get on. It was on there 20 minutes today. Get a good sweat, healthy as heck for you, strengthening up the old legs. Anyway, because of how complicated this darn prednisone is, like, 'cause I'm going to be every 2 weeks now, I'm going to be dropping just 1 milligram a day. Is kind of goofy. So this sheet here I have to retire, and I'm going to a more detailed sheet in which I'm actually also, I'm going to track my CRP, I'm going to track my blood glucose and my body weight, and obviously record my prednisone intake. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So I'm actually doing pretty good. One serious side effect of this stupid condition, like 2 months ago, about the time that I made the first video, my God, the strength in my hands was unbelievable. How weak my hands were, just trying to open a stupid bottle of pop, which I don't open. I don't drink that myself, but for the wife, trying to open a bottle of pop, any fresh, still had the vacuum seal, trying to plugging in a block heater cord and unplugging it, that's hard. That was really friggin' hard. So one thing I've been doing, I went and bought myself a little dumbbell set, and I'm serious, they're little, like 20 pounds, and I crank out 20-pound dumbbell reps, right? There used to be a day I could rep out on 50s. Now I'm 20 pounds, but whatever. At least I'm working. And the other thing, I got a wrist roller, and actually I'm going to grab that just to show you what I'm talking about with the wrist roller. Move this little table out of the way. So this is the wrist roller, and you want a thicker piece of dowel. This is an old hockey lace, and there's 25 pounds in this, and I literally just crank it down, and once I get her down, I just keep going. And I'm telling you, like I said, 2 months ago, my arms were they're shriveled up to nothing. They still are, but I'm working it as good as I can. And I'll literally stand there watching the TV and just rotating on this thing up and down. And when I get to the top, I just turn around and crank the other way. You get the idea. After, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes of this, you sure get a burn in the old forearms. And it's bringing my grip strength back somewhat. Anyway, that's the wrist roller. Just that's it. So, move that over here. I don't know if there's anything else I need to say about this other than I'll re-emphasize this. If you're doing any of this stuff, get on alberta.ca and get set up with My Health Records so that you can monitor your lab results. If you have inflammation issues, diabetes, you're overweight, you want to lose weight, get off the stupid processed food. Quit eating the pizzas and the ho-hos and the cheesies, and shop the outside aisle at your grocery store, because that's where all your fruit and vegetables and meat is. That's where all the healthy food is. Those middle aisles, no good. The only healthy thing in those middle aisles might be a can of sardines or tuna or a bottle of mustard. That's it. Oh, maybe some olive oil. The rest of the stuff in those middle aisles, no good. There you go. That's the recipe for health. It's my recipe. I'll do another update on my situation here. I don't know, a month or whatever, when it got meaningful results, meaning where I'm at today, I don't honestly know. Like I say, I start onto the 9 milligrams of prednisone tomorrow, and maybe simply because of this diet I'm on, maybe I'll get weaned off the prednisone and be just fine. But I don't know. So that's why I don't know. I can't tell you. I only know what I know today, and today I feel great. Over and out.